All right, man, we back. Mercy Sports Talk. We will be going live today, rather early. I'm trying to get it around 4:30 ish. So make sure you tune in. If something happen, I'll let you guys know in the community tab or on Twitter. Mostly active on Twitter, but when we go live, you can watch us on Facebook, Facebook, YouTube. I think that's it. I couldn't log into Twitter. I tried again today to get it on Twitter, but let's talk about Von Miller. Obviously, Von Miller is slated to be a free agent. Could they have a club option on him? And word on the streets is that the Denver Broncos want to move on from Von Miller. I'm gonna tell you why and see if he's a good fit for the Lions. But hey, make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Appreciate everybody out there. Everybody that's in Texas. We got some Lion fans everywhere. Be safe. And to be honest, winterize your home. Every fall, winterize your home. A lot of people pipes busting. I seen that some thug, I remember him like a boss car. He was on steel tipping. His pipe busted in his house, and I seen a few people pipes busted. Just winterize your home every year, and you don't have to do the installation part where, crawl spaces. You put the little plastic up and get the little. They don't have to do that. Just winterize your pipes and stuff. Winterize your air, all that stuff, man, and you won't have that issue. Cause the climate is changing. What they call it, I forget what they call that joint, with the atmosphere and shit. What they call it, man? I'm drawing a blank, but y'all know what I'm talking about. And I'm going off top for a minute, off the topic. But Bill Gates is trying to spray some shit in the sky. I forget what the substance was called, so we won't have to deal with that. It's a global warming. We have to deal with global warming. But yeah, go look that. I did a video on my other channel. Check my other channel out, Goodfellas Sports TV. Talk everything. But let's talk about this Dallas boy, Von Miller. And you look at his last year's play. He didn't play last season. I think he had a torn. Let me see what he had, because I don't want to tell y'all I'm right in front of the computer. Let me see what the injury was. Ankle surgery, I think he said it was. Yep, ankle surgery. Said the pass rush started over before they would begin. MRI confirmed that Miller has suffered a season-ending tendon injury. In rapport, Miller was officially placed on him. So they say he got an ankle injury. So it's not a blown-out Achilles. It's not an ACL injury. But just looking at stats the last few years, kind of dropped off. 2018, he had 14 and a half. 2019, he had 8 sacks. But you look at Von Miller, they kind of been going off because at 19, I believe Bradley Chubb ended up injuring himself. So that took away from him a lot. Defense kind of turned over, got rid of Chris Harris to leave over the years. So that's kind of been an issue with them, is that injuries. And them trying to rebuild that defense. And really, they probably should let Von go. Because you're rebuilding that defense, being younger, you got Bradley Chubb's back. I don't know what he did last year, but we can look it up, see what he had. But they still got a good defense, even without a Von Miller. Okay, apparently they said his salary, or maybe that's just. I thought he said it was rich. So he had 7.5 sacks last year. I mean, maybe they figured out it's good enough. Remember, they let go Shaq Barrett, too. Shaq Barrett was, he was the guy that sat behind DeMarcus Lawrence and Von Miller. Now, he turned it up. He looking for a big contract. So, maybe they bring Shaquille Barrett back. Because he said he looking to cash out. So, maybe bring back Shaquille Barrett and, put him on the edge. But, yeah, I think they get rid of Von. And then Von had another issue as well, too, where he, situation with his girlfriend. For his baby mother, which is a non-issue. She said that he texted her that he wished the baby was dead and he didn't want her to have his baby, which I don't see no harm in that. But she was pregnant. I see, he wishing bad on the baby. I see that. But basically, said he didn't want her to have the baby. She said he was begging and praying for her to get, I don't want to say praying, but, he's hoping for her to get pregnant before things went sour. And, with Vaughn, it is what it is. A lot of people won't understand if you've been in serious relationships. It's a little bit different, your significant other learn to push your buttons. And basically, Vaughn was like, hope that you don't have the baby. And she ran to the streets before she ran to the police. They always do that. These people look for clout before they look for justice. And he ain't try to push her down the steps into to what she said or try to, rake a roof. But, they need an excuse to get rid of Vaughn. They got a club option. Their defense pretty good last year. Quarterback, the issue. They looking to clear cap space. So they looking at any little thing that Vaughn doing, they looking for. Get rid of him, man. He'd be 32 March 26, so, and people say, CJ, will Vaughn be a fit? If you ask, nobody asks that. Somebody asking. To be honest, no. And I'm going to do a lie. The Lions are basically not going to rush to rebuild this thing. They're going to build it the right way. The Lions don't have a foundation right now. They don't. You don't have a franchise quarterback. I don't care what you say about Jared Goff. You don't have that. You don't have a franchise player right now that going to be here long term. If it's Galladay, you don't know what Trey Flowers going to be. Romeo Corey, you don't know if that was an anomaly or if that's going to be the trend. You don't have that player. And that's the issue right there. So when you're looking at guys like Von Miller coming to Detroit, why? It's only one reason he come to Detroit. It's only two reasons he come to Detroit. One reason he come to Detroit, if they pay him the most money. Obviously. Second reason he come to Detroit, if he don't have no other choice. Nobody else want to sign Von Miller. Von Miller is going to be wanted by teams trying to win a championship. Yes, he won a Super Bowl, or either he want to win or he want to cash out. There's going to be people willing to do both. He probably look at a 3-year deal, 2-year, and a team option. We're looking at teams that they got cap space. We can look at the teams that got cap space. Let's see. But yeah, if you're looking for the most money, we gonna get to it right now. So obviously it's be Jacksonville, who has almost $80 million in cap space. The Jets, $75 million. New England has $68 million in cap space. Cincinnati, Indianapolis, Denver's right there. They get rid of Von Miller. They got more. Chargers, Miami, football team, Tampa, Carolina. You got a lot of teams with cap space. Baltimore. And we look at the teams that may be willing with almost 30 and up. Let's go from Dallas on up. Out of these teams that got 30, almost like I'm gonna say 27 and up, you probably looking at Baltimore, Tampa, and they got. I don't think Tampa being there. They got people that got to sign. Baltimore, the Washington football team, which I heard they might keep that name. Dolphins, Colts are the only team. I don't think he want to go be part of the New England way. So, if he wanted to get the most money, so that's what we seeing. So out of the most money, I'm thinking he probably thinking Washington football team. Especially if they're able to solve their quarterback issue, which they ain't in no position to do so in the draft. So you're looking at the quarterbacks that could be available. Garoppolo, I think he'd be serviceable if San Francisco found a deal. Deshaun Watson, I don't think they're willing to get that. Sam Darnold might be interesting. People saying Cam Newton, maybe Jameis, Taysom Hill, Ben Roethlisberger, I heard may be available. So if the football team get their quarterback situation figured out, it'll be them. But other than that, I think Miami would be perfect for him. Southern boy, nice weather in Miami. So I think Miami, Indianapolis, probably the two teams out of people with money. And Cleveland right there too. So Cleveland can add J.J. Watt on the low and add Von Miller. I can see Cleveland. I think he probably want to stay. He want to stay down south. So I'm gonna probably say Miami probably be the perfect fit. I think Tua will take a step this year. That'd be a good fit for him. But if we just talking about teams that he want to go ahead and win, because he didn't win. So do we want the bag if he want to win? Let's just say teams that want to win. You probably looking at Tampa. He could take a pay cut, still get paid well in Tampa. Green Bay, Chicago. If they find a quarterback, which they missed out on Wentz. A lot of people happy about that. Like I said, Tampa. Maybe you want to go back to Dallas. Dallas got a couple of dollars. I got 20, so maybe Dallas. Just because I think that's a home fit. Football team, we said them. Then we got some contenders. The Rams would be good for you. Put him and Aaron Donald on the same. Even if he signed a 1-year deal with the Rams, I think if he have a great year, I think he'd find a bigger contract somewhere else. But him, Vaughn, Donald, Jalen Ramsey, I think LA would be a great fit. The weather, probably not taking the taxes, but that'd be a good fit. Arizona, they got a couple dollars. If you believe in Kyler Murray, Seattle, if you want to go up there, you look at the NFC, AFC. Cleveland, Baltimore, which they both got money. I don't think too many. Maybe Tennessee. Maybe I don't know where they cap space at. Let me see what Tennessee at. 20th. They got they ain't got the money, but who else we got out there? Miami, I said them. Buffalo. I think Buffalo would be a great fit. But I'm not sure Buffalo got the bag. They got 3 million, almost 4 million. I don't think Buffalo, but that's what they missing, somebody on the edge that can get it. But yeah, man, there's some teams that can use them. Kansas City, maybe you want to go over there. For low, that's probably guaranteed championship with him and Chris Jones anchoring that line. But I mean, we'll see. I'm thinking that not Detroit. I'm gonna say why not Detroit real quick. They're building it the right way. So unless we give him the most money, it makes no sense. He's not gonna come here unless we the only spot there to take him. So we building it the right way. If Von Miller was 27, 26, 28, then I would see it paying him. But right, we trying to build it the right way. Everybody want to rush and put a championship team on the field. It don't work that way. The way you build a successful and longevity in any sport is you build it through the draft. They have to build it through the draft. If they're able to build it through the draft, the Lions gonna have longevity with picks, and even moving back this year, I can see that being a possibility. But picks, and not just having picks, you got to get them right. New England had 1,000 picks over the years, and they don't get it right. It's pretty much time saving their ass. But no, I don't think Von Miller is the fit. But hey, some people might think different. Let me know if you think different. If Von ain't the fit, if he is, it don't make no sense. We're not winning next year. So they said they want a slow build. They want a slow cookie. So no Instapot. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All our social media links in the description. Faster to reach me or reach this channel. Twitter, Facebook, then Instagram. All our social media links in the description. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate. Share the video. Peace.